Welcome to HUNGBE-THE ALL SIDE SHOW with a wing topic from different angle. Today we are here again with another very interesting but most educated topic where most of we go be interested for listening. They can talk about a topic where plenty people now we community, now we country at large and different side of the world, SF, especially Africa, not like for talk about when are the SRHR, we mean say sexual reproductive health rights. This now a topic where mostly related to girl pikin but also related to boy pikin as well. And in this topic e important because if you no discuss am as a parent to your pikin or at a community level to somebody or to pikin wey dey at that age wey dey at adolescent age, e go end up for learner or sabia in the wrong way. So now that's not the important or the reasons why I find as a parent, as a community, as a country, for make we discuss unto the young one then. So today with me I get an expert in that angle wey go ready for help me for take me through with this topic here and make we welcome we guest. Yes ma, tell me your name and let we go through the show.
Hello, thank you, Mr. Joanna. My name is Joline, and me na a public health practitioner with expertise in health promotion and health informatics, but most especially health promotion today because na the theme of which we will talk about.
Wow, thank you and thank you for your time as a busy somebody. You prefer for can give you knowledge where you get. Thank you so much. So we go straight to the topic of discussion. As I say in my introductory at SRHR, when are the sexual reproductive health rights. So what in this mean to a young one day when are the adolescent one day? What in when we say sexual reproductive health rights, what in what exactly this mean?
Okay. So first of all, I want make we talk about what's not mean of adolescent.
Okay.
So adolescent now any person wey dey from 10 to 19 years. So according to statistics Sierra Leone, that the standard of adolescent in this country. And according to Doctors with Africa, when I QUAM, up to 28% of girl pikin them from 15 to 19 years old, then they into pregnancy right now, like teenage pregnancy. And both of the girl pikin them where they represent their number, then they are the one them where they get belly right now, or the one that where they don't experience childbirth. So now that. So when we come to sexual reproductive health, we start with waiting at sexual health. So sexual health now any way how they take care of ourselves,
Okay.
or make we experience safe sex and consensual sex. Reproductive health now any way how we they make sure say we get access to family planning, woman them able for get belly in a safe space and also able for take care of themselves after we they don't born. Then when you talk about a right now anything decision on your own, a person your own decision on your own without any coercion or influence. So in a sense now like sexual reproductive health now like how people them, whether young people or adults, will able for make a decision about their own health, both sexual and reproductive health, and also for take care of themselves. So now they in a sexual reproductive health.
Wow, this now the advantage way an expert in public health can normally they talk. You know, they enjoy where they get a romance with the knowledge. Thank you so much. So we go straight. We get another related question. I want to know why you think say this sexual reproductive health right. Why you think say it very important for discussant. So we got picking there at that kind age where you show. We be say they're not even 20, the highest now the 19th. So we got picking there. If possible, we will picking them as well.
So according to statistics, when them talk about the concept of adolescents, and tell we say now a stage where the pikin they transit. So if they experience something new in body biologically or physiologically. So in the case of maybe the girl pikin, maybe it go don develop breast, it go don reach another stage of puberty. So 10 to 19 years, you don't begin experience a lot of changes in your body. You also dey experience changes in the social life. So you go want for make new friends, you want for belong, you want for dey part of a group.
You dey curious, you dey ask
You,
boku
yes,
question.
you dey become so curious, you get for be you dey become expressive, you dey get wide imagination.
Okay.
So at that stage dey e very important because of the kind point wey don dey in her life. Sometimes they not even get an idea, then confused at that stage. So it's very important for talk to them at that stage, looking at their sexual and social changes. Now, one of the reason why it's very important for talk about sexual and reproductive health at that stage, now that one, the health. When you talk about sexual reproductive health to girl picking or boy picking within that age, it dey help for avoid early pregnancy. It also dey help for avoid STIs or unsafe abortion. So unsafe abortion, because e no get the right knowledge, somebody maybe from internet or whatever, somebody go tell us, now this you for do for pull this belle, after we don't go get the belle. So that's not unsafe abortion. So educating these adolescents about sexual reproductive health go prevent that. And it also they help the picking them for take responsibility of their health. So like now then right, and then go able for know say this and this are supposed for do when I reach at this stage. So with that kind of knowledge, then go able for make informed decision. Then go for say, okay, I don't know what thing I for do. I don't know say if I take this step, now at the end of. If I take this step, now at the end of. So whatever decision we they make at that particular stage, they already know how to tackle them. And it also they make them get a better future, because when you get the knowledge enough for take care of yourself, you get a lot of things them where ignorant people them can experience when they not get an idea of how to take care of themselves. Early pregnancy now one, but then with somebody will get the knowledge, with an adolescent will get the knowledge, it they help for securing future, they help them for make a plan for a better future. So there are some of the things them way go benefit an adolescent, or why important for tell adolescents or teach adolescents them about sexual reproductive health.
Yeah, where somebody will get uh, not only well grounded one, but a well designed one knowledge na a particular area where they talk, even when making stop. Honestly, I'll be let you continue for talk if possible, even the other day. But we get related questions to the discussion. Where they talk, I find out say you dey concentrate more to the gap picking there. So is it that way you get boy picking waiting at that age? Waiting at the age where you tell me?
From 10 to 9,
From 10
years.
to 19 years, according to the WHO, not so.
Yeah.
When are the well body master sabi people them part the well body business. So I want to know if you not get anything for do with boy picking them, because we also get boy picking waiting of that age and they get similar behavior.
So when you talk about sexual health and reproductive health, it involves both male and female, because biologically the male them also get sexual reproductive organs, and a lot of them they experience then changes them at that stage, and they also need for know how for take care of themselves, how for practice safe sex, consensual sex, and how for ensure say they're able for take care of themselves when they reach that stage for make them reproduce. Because recent research don't show say the health of the man gets a lot for do on how the pregnancy of the woman they turn out. So in a sense, like if the woman they experience a lot of illness during pregnancy, or a lot of symptoms or things that way they make maybe the tire or complications, there are some linkage or influence with the man in own health. So when you teach boy picking them how to take care of their own health, it also they create a safe environment for the girl picking them. Now in recent times we don't dey see hear about rape, we don't hear about elder men they get sex with younger
When I just a
men.
month, when I
So
just a
like,
month, because when
yeah,
I just a
a
month
month.
or so,
And
a
even
month old,
you they see like homosexuality in a sense.
don't they go on
Man they,
rampant?
yes, man they tamper with small bubble, big man they tamper with small bubble. So but if you're not able for like try for educate both the male and the female about their own reproductive organ, how them for take care of themselves, how them for ensure say then get consensual sex, then it could be a very chaotic environment. Not like you dey protect one side of the table and then you left the other side. And the most important, one of the most important things why it fine for make you teach boy picking them out for take care of themselves or about sexual reproductive health. Now the fact say you be able to tell them say no means no, consensual sex. A lot of people them they not educate them, so now that make it they see like the rape case is high. So now if that now one of the reason and they why important for teach boy picking them. Also you go tell them about their responsibility when they come of age, their responsibility as man them in the lives of woman them in childbirth and reproduction.
Okay.
So the man also gets a responsibility when it comes to childbirth and reproduction. So if you're able to educate boy picking them at that early stage, waiting at their responsibility, how them for take care of themselves, you will see the effects in a healthy population, healthy wife, and healthy children.
Wow. So if you there, you just don't begin the watch we and make sure say you get you small picking where they within the age of 10 to 19. You do that near you that is a big boy picking or bigger picking. You get lots where they land now because we all they try very hard for raise up picking and some things that okay miss. So we see here today and they teach we from what we left for the miss those things. We will feel say we no need for tissue picking at that kind of tender age. So we they continue the discussions. I also want to know now you don't tell me why make it important for discuss routine. What if we what are some of the dangers or the risks we involve if we fail not forget them conversation there which we picking them way na because we don't clearly put and say a fine for the gap picking and the boy picking. So what are the risks we involve if we fail forget then discussions there about SRHR, when are the sexual reproductive health rights, which will gap picking them or boy picking them as well, where they between the ages as you show say 10 to 19 according to WHO.
Yes, so some of the risks them will go happen. Now one, early pregnancy, we go make the pikin or even prepare in body not actually prepare or emotionally prepare it for bring it another human being to the world. That na one. Number two, you get for the one of another risk wey they lead to na STIs.
Okay.
So pikin then go they experience infection at an early stage and then go they shame for even talk about them. So because you not be ever you as a parent not ever get that kind of discussion with them.
At
And
all.
funnily enough, there are some infections, not just STIs and sexually transmitted infection. There are some infections and they will happen as a result of poor personal hygiene. But then if you not educate your pikin at that stage they about then go begin even feel like, oh, if I go tell mama or I go tell papa, then go begin feel like I don't start for do man business. So it dey create that kind of thing dey where the pikin not go able for communicate with you and keep am to himself and wey go lead to long-term health issues wey for make you even for treat am it go be difficult.
So when you dey talk, if you dey try for tell we say a fine for discuss anything relating to SRHR to we picking there, both boy picking and girl picking. And one thing where I forget for ask you, we will be the come up with family be always tell we small one the when our younger sister there. Say no allow them man touch you. They be doing that way. They not allow them man touch you. Not allow them man touch you. So is it that the communication by then not it not be clear or it be clear?
I feel like say by then for a lot it depend on the age a lot of pikin dem I then go don misinterpret that. So I get that is somebody gets a story where e dey talk about say me granny tell me say make man not see me drawers. You understand?
Okay.
If man see drawers no more you go get belle. So now when it gets that kind of relationship, like the first encounter with a man, we tell am say, oh, I want forget sexual intercourse with you. The first thing where you tell the man na that maybe granny say make you not see me drugs. So wetin the man tell her, so where you dey come to me no wear drugs, so where they come I not go see drugs. So like that kind of information they not dey go too deep. So I understand the fear of lots of parents then, because you feel like if you try for talk to your pikin about sexual reproductive health, yeah, like you go drive on a street, or you go create that kind of curiosity for make you go learn what it mean. But then again, based on research, it don't create more good than harm.
Okay.
When you explain to the pikin, so you get different stages. So maybe some parents can confuse wetin I go tell me pikin, or which stage I go begin for talk to me pikin about sexual reproductive health, which stage I go begin for go deeper.
Okay, because job one asks if you get a stages of the type of discussions where you could get.
Yeah, so like when from 10 years before the pikin they experience like in menses, for example, for
the
girl
guy
pikin, you go begin tell her about menstrual hygiene, how for take care of himself whilst they on menses.
And I think
begin prepare in mind.
In social media handles where I go for put them, I go for tag them, I see something like that one day where it really moved me, you know, where they educate people them. Exactly. So let me go. You say you begin to prepare in mind.
Prepare in mind, say you get for experience this. So most times a lot of girl picking, you know, they see them period for the first time now also side in mama day. So you can see them maybe in a street or where in a school
or in playground,
any side where possibly not can be like the host for the first time. So if you not begin prepare the picking in mind at that stage, then somebody else from outside go give them another concept where not also actually. And menstruation a normal thing and a natural thing for me girl picking experience. So at 10 years old you begin for picking, and they see them period them before that stage. But if you're not a parent at 10 years old, if you begin an experience in menstruation yet, you go begin for talk to them about the different products them, or if you see this, you experience this, now this you for use, begin develop or pack a menstrual hygiene kit for them. Begin get pad, begin get pants, begin get things that no more where you going for teach them on how for take care of himself. Then a one. At that stage, you go begin tell them what's now your private parts them by your body, where person not for touch. Then are the first thing. This part may person not touch them. This part no person not. If person touch you or only so, can't tell me or you tell the teacher. So that's at that stage 10, 11, and then kind of talk then they go to. As it they go into 13, 14, 15 years, you begin bring now the real discussion to them. Because at that stage then body they begin experience biological instinct. Because we are humans and we also are higher animals. We instinct for make, we naturally want for mate, they begin develop. So you go feel like say, oh this what's in they happen to me? You don't know. It's better you the parent, you educate your pikin than another somebody person outside somewhere. Go begin to explain to them in natural. So the reason why make we human beings different from animals they will not even know if there's a possibility say a lot of them they go through like early pregnancy. But the reason why make human being we try for make sure say we not involved in that, because we get a lot of things in plants. We want to achieve a lot, we get goals then for achieve. So we no go begin to get belly at certain age. You know, say one, it go be risky for future too, even for we health. It go be risky for picking for making born. So now that stage in the 10, 11, talk to your picking about the parts then we possible for touch. Then from 15 years and above, 14 to 15 years, begin teach them the real things them, how waiting a sex, begin teach them how for prevent sex. Waiting not for do where you dey on your menses, or waiting not for do with man at this particular stage if you want for get a future. Okay, now you see this man, you don't go, you like him, you want for you don't decide for with you. Waiting make her know. If another day na this you for do, na this you for do. Take this medication there. So if you don't begin for get man business, na this medicine here so you for take. If you experience anything where you not okay with now the sexual organ or sexual part, can't tell me, or you go na hospital, you go get the right information from nurse system than any other person. Not go to auntie, not go to anybody, except if you auntie na person where na a trusted person.
Yeah.
But it's better you parents, you auntie, or you go na hospital, go to somebody wey get the right knowledge. And sometimes even the parents no get the right knowledge, because na ignorant child or adolescent na dey grow into an adult. If you no get the right information, you no go for pass on the right information. Some of we parent dem na that sef dem tell dem
So
say
dem
make
say
us
dey
not
pass am
touch
back
you.
to you. Yeah,
Yes, so dem sef na how dem know. So na how dem dey pass on to we. So it fine for make you as a parent, you try for be grounded on information. If you get girl pikin, boy pikin, on wetin you for teach you girl pikin at certain age, wetin you for teach you boy pikin at certain age. Just like I say, you boy pikin also teach and consent. If woman tell you say no, I no want, left, teach her responsibility at certain age. When you get to woman, you get for the experience this. You get for the experience mood swings, you get for the experience periods, you get for go through pregnancy, you get for go through childbirth, you get for go through postpartum. And you as a man, now this na your responsibility at this stage, this stage, this stage. And you as a man also, if you not forget sex unprotected, especially if na somebody wey you no sabi, na the first time, na this and this you for use. Okay, if you experience anything wey dey comot by you, can't tell me as your daddy or can't tell me as your mama, then we go take you to hospital. Before ever you take any medication wey you no know about, make person not tell you say go take this medicine, go na hospital straight. No ever take medicine wey person suggest to you. If you dey feel any kind way, go na hospital. So that information there, so you for know which one for tell the boy pikin, which one for tell the girl pikin. And sometimes it really nice when you dey also tell boy pikin them about wetin girl pikin that they go through, and you go see say you get more boy pikin them wey dem know about girl pikin, the issue like menstruation and all. Then go help build confidence, build a healthy environment. They know wetin woman they go through whilst they on the menses. They know wetin woman they go through whilst it pregnant. So then going for come in, they go know their responsibility at that stage. So now that the reason why I find like for educate the boy picking them and girl picking them about sexual reproductive health.
This video way they go we get for go viral, you know, it get for be a strong reference point. You know, where Madam Jolene they talk, I dey feel like I don't sabi everything what I suppose what need for don't sabi before now, or what I even get for sabi my whole lifetime. So if you get anything where you want for know more we relating to public health, not forget for check they use in social handle when JOLINE MAYEH or JOLINE I believe
Yeah,
so.
just on TikTok.
JOLINE, okay.
Yeah.
So they all over. You know, where they talk, we dey really enjoy the discussion. So we dey continue again. We get another very interesting point we mid on this share. Where na the barriers. I want to know if waiting na the barriers where they limit these discussions of SRHR. Wetin are some of the barriers, and because you still get, even though we don't dey talk, and so even though we then to the end of 21st century, we still get parents we not then they see as a taboo for forgetting discussions they have with them picking them. Wetin are the barriers? Wetin dey stop parents and still not forgetting discussions they have with them young picking them?
Yeah. I think one part of the barriers in here, a lot of parents and afraid say if I tell me picking about sex, it go be curious for go find out. And based on recent research, we don't find out say it not can be true. If you educate your picking about sexual reproductive health, it will make more informed choices, it will make more healthy decisions, safe decisions for himself. So that fear day now one part of the barrier that they afraid. Number two na cultural and traditional belief. Some and they some certain things and they woman they feel like say you know for discuss the suicide man and they not talk if you they get infection, not talk and I can go tell the mama, not talk and I so because it's like when I say infection per woman, the everybody don't they take and say this you don't go lay out man, not knowing that even what would they eat different time now we cycle like as a woman menstrual cycle, we personal hygiene can lead to make we get certain changes where we they call infection. So even some food and the way they eat, we go make we get overgrowth of bacteria, where go cause infection. So now they take and say, oh, not for talk and yeah, man are not supposed for go talk on a corner. So then kind thing then they create that kind of barrier for make people are not even they talk about, because if I go talk this now go see now my business I don't start. Whereas lots of infection in the way woman they experience, where not so as a result of sexually transmitted. Then we also get ignorance from the parent or parent that will not get enough knowledge. So you as a parent, you're not able to give what you not get. You go only give what you get. So you go find out say the parent waiting no more than teacher or waiting in mama be tell her. Na in they do. So I see one story on TikTok where the pikin they ask him mama. Always when mama they cut fish, the mama they cut the tail, the mama they cut the head. So he asks her, he say, why make you they cut the fish in head and they cut the fish in tail? I say, I don't know. The granny na so in the granny be the do am. Sorry, na so me mama be the do am. So now the pikin take phone, he call in granny. Granny, why make you they cut the head, you they cut the tail where they fry fish? He say, because I saw meet me mama the do am. So now he pikin call in great granny. Now he say, granny, why make you say no reason not there for that? So he said the time that I be they cook me pot be small. So if I put the whole fish not be inside the pot. So pastor cut the tail and cut the head. So there are some things then the way we parent they tell we. It's just unfortunate that now they back then can. There is nothing significant about it. Not so like there is any cause or anything. Then I just so they tell them. Because they not be get that kind of person. They feel like, so if I tell this picky so say if you go laid out man, not the picky not too small for no ball for laid out. Mama just say if man touch her. So that idea they then begin the work with say at that stage. But like they ever get like a very good reason or tangible reason why then decide say no, we're not for discuss this with we picking them or we boy picking them.
So I want to know, as a parent, you don't give you a lot of not ways of how best they're able to engage the guy picking, the boy picking them towards or relating to sexual reproductive health rights. What about the school system? Say for land business, you not only need for do one at the host, you need for extend at the community, the school and UPR group. So I want to know if now how best these different areas hold the land, how best them go able for effectively engage with young one then for able for get a good knowledge on this. How best you think say what's in some of the structural ways we could be well set up for this knowledge may be gained by we young one then.
Yes, so first of all, we already know say establish the fact the family are the primary agent of socialization.
Sure.
So and everybody where they go meet up now that school come up from a family. So you peer group, they also come up from a family. So if every family then try to educate them, picking them in the first instance about sexual reproductive health, both then girl picking and girl and boy picking them, you go find out say it go easier for the school. So now the school structure for ensure say then get like anti-rape policies, like sexual harassment policies, and also then try for create and encourage the picking them for report cases of sexual harassment to teachers, sexual harassment where they happen from the home to teachers, because we don't notice say a lot of parents know they give them picking them that attention. So some picking them go prefer for telling teachers then about waiting they go on with them than they tell them parents. Some picking them they experience sexual abuse from the home. The school for create that kind of structure wherein it go be very open and accommodating for picking them report that to them. The school also for continue the learning where the parent they gain from the home.
Where in the school they create the adolescents
friendly centers
because I don't see a certain community.
Yes. So certain community
maybe effective more.
From NGOs them. And I think like lots of school then get them. but NGO, the school structures, then they implement that on their own.
And the
But
effectiveness and get issues.
the NGOs them actually, so few NGOs them where I know of, and one where I better work with now restless development, then they implement adolescent friendly centers them now certain communities them for ensure say the learning where some people cannot get from their home, or the learning where some they get from their own, it continue at the school, where then get people them when are trusted individuals where they create that kind of avenue for me picking a report issues them where they go on with them sexually or reproductively. So the school for create that kind of structure, the school for me for create that kind of safe space, whereas picking them going for report and talk freely about what they go through from home or what they competent can do them, and take every offense very seriously, every complaint very seriously. Because one part of the thing again where schools then can make ignorance or then can make complacence by certain issues, and every issue of sexual harassment, whether na boy pikin or girl pikin o, then suppose for take am very serious. If they see like boy pikin go come and say this girl pikin dey touch me inappropriately, the school dem dey laugh at, and that
even
is
for the
wrong.
big one, I don't see cases where man go report to say,
Exactly.
this woman don't rape me. I'm not going to talk about now. This woman beat me. In fact, they begin laugh you first.
Exactly.
The police say they take the statement and they begin laugh you.
Exactly. So sexual reproductive health right not just dey for girl picking them, it also dey for boy picking them. If we teach you boy picking them, create that kind of safe space for me, they're able for come explain and talk about what they happen to them. You go see say girl picking them will be more safer. You go create a healthy environment for everybody. So this not just one-sided. Teach both the male and the female, so for ensure that the sexual reproductive health rights succeed. So the school gets a responsibility, just like I say, create a safe space for them, for every complaint for be had, and take actions for every issue being reported by the child.
Wow. I don't, as a busy person, I don't exhaust you really. And I appreciate the fact say you're able for put me part of your schedule today. And because of that, I want to summarize these discussions with a last questions where I want to make we use this opportunity now for make we know as an expert of public health issues. I want to know if you get the opportunity for talk, although you say this is the opportunity you don't get now for talk to the government, the big logos and the policy makers, what are the key actions where you go recommend for able for strengthening SRHR when are the sexual reproductive health right for we adolescents boy picking and we adolescent girl picking as well?
Well, I for first of all commend the policies them wouldn't they on floor right now, policies them wouldn't they work, laws them wouldn't they work right now, wouldn't they currently for protect girl picking them and for protect boy picking them. The Ants of Our Girls initiative, for example, I don't see a lot of cases wherein victims them don't get justice. Victims of rape, sexual harassment, sexual abuse don't get justice because of the Hands of Our Girls. Just that make them continue for strengthening that particular law. Everybody gets a responsibility, not just the government. Now the law day, right? Then we get the Hands of Our Girl initiative, whereas people go able for go and report cases. We get sexual gender-based violence, the FSU department na police station where you go for go and report. So their laws then they avenue then they make the people where na the lawmakers, the one they wouldn't they ahead of na the head of their organization them make sure say them follow through and give justice to them victims there. So investigate the cases and give justice to the victims. Another thing is also as a family or a community, we also suppose for make sure say victims in our communities them we support them for report them cases there. So because I don't see few cases whereas families they cover sexual harassment, sexual abuse, and communities then also they cover them. So as a nation, as citizens of this country, the laws they already there where they already there for prosecute them people them when are the abusers them. You go in your family, you get anybody in your family where they go through sexual abuse and you know the perpetrator, you know the person responsible for that, and you dey cover that person, you na another person wey dey dey try for make sure say this particular act continue, you dey condone the act. So you no dey try for make we be successful in this fight against sexual abuse or sexual violence or sexual harassment. So we all get a responsibility. So the laws dey already dey, people dem dey na the top part of the government wey ready for make sure say dem victim dey also get justice. So e left with parents dem, e left with community members, religious leaders dem, stakeholders na community for make sure say dem push dem cases dey also to the right people, so that the victims dem go get justice, and we go end sexual abuse, rape and other issues dem wey dey affect woman dem and boy pikin dem na we community.
So that is it. Thank you so much, Madam Julie. We appreciate you. We appreciate your knowledge, and we don't learn plenty. And this can for be a reference point for most of we will not be sabi much about SRHR, when are the sexual reproductive health right. So now, we don't push back the responsibility to different angles. And it starts with the parents. Anything where that pikin they go learn outside here, it get for start with you, so you get the bulk of the responsibility. That is if we share by percentage. We appreciate you so much, and we will continue for host you back, because if time like say not only time like say you don't tell we say you get plenty knowledge for tap on. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So this now Humbe the All Side Show. We always they bring you topic of discussions way very very interesting and a very educative. So we they encourage anybody out there for ensure say a like, a comment, a share on a different platforms, and to impart let impart tell your other party, so that everybody out there go tap on the knowledge. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we hope you will stay tuned to Humbe the All Side Show. Thank you so much.